Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Nerdy North, where we explore the growing crypto scene in northern Thailand. So today we have a fun episode for you. First of all, we're going to be talking about two new crypto locations that are coming to Chiang Mai, some very cool stuff. And then also we're going to discuss a business in Chiang Mai that allows you to earn Bitcoin every day just by finding clean air in the city, because as some of you know, Chiang Mai has a problem for 2, maybe 3, sometimes 4 months of the year where we get a lot of smoke. And the main thing on everyone's mind is that AQI. You know, they want to know what the PM 2.5 is today. So this business is very cool. They will pay you basically in sats, in Bitcoin, to visit all these places in Chiang Mai. We'll talk about it later. So let's get into the show right away. All right. So the first place we're going to talk about today is a new place that's coming to Chiang Mai. It's called the Bitcoin Learning Center, and as you can imagine, it's just going to be a place where people are going to get together and the idea is learn about Bitcoin, but I'm sure all sorts of stuff is going to happen there. So to start off here, I'm just going to give you guys a little video that was posted online by the owners of the Bitcoin Learning Center. So we'll talk a little bit about them after, but a fellow here named Jimmy Castro is the owner of the Bitcoin Learning Center, along with his wife, Phi. And they're doing some really cool things in the space in Chiang Mai. And we'll talk about that a little bit later too. Let's just take a look at this video first that kind of explains the Bitcoin Learning Center. And featured in this video is Phi, one of the owners of the Bitcoin Learning Center. So let's take a look.
Hi, welcome to Bitcoin Learning Center, Watkate, Chiang Mai, Thailand. And here's our office, just finished. Let's take a look. Behind me, 2 miners will be delivered to the children's home in the mountain, Omgoi Mountain and Doi Tao Mountain in Chiang Mai. So we're going to do a good thing soon with Bitcoin. Let's take a look here. Here is our meeting room, and we can have 20 to 25 people here. And that one is one of my favorite areas. It's kitchen. So
really beautiful space.
I can bake a cake. I can bake a cookies when you visit us here. And let's take a look over here. It's our storage room. A little bit messy, but we just ordered some Bitcoin waters.
Woo, Bitcoin water!
Our restroom. Yes, this place, Jimmy and I really want to build this place to be the place that inspires people to know more about Bitcoin. And also, if you work on Bitcoin, please come and stop by here. Come and join us sometime. We always welcome you guys here. Bitcoin Learning Center, Watkate, Chiang Mai, Thailand.
So the Bitcoin Learning Center is owned by Jimmy Castro and his wife, Phi. And they do a lot of stuff in Chiang Mai, in northern Thailand, a lot of stuff to do with Bitcoin, a lot of cool things they have going on. So I'm just gonna show you a little bit here. Let's go into the window here. So this is the Castro Foundation. This is the business that Jimmy owns and operates. And if we look down here, basically the mission is transform lives in northern Thailand, dedicated to helping disadvantaged children. So he does a lot of stuff in the community, in the the northern Thailand community in general. Sending kids to school, helping kids get what they need. As far as education, here they've got gardening initiatives. They've got all kinds of stuff going on. and as you saw earlier in the beginning of the video there, Phi was talking about those 2 Bitcoin miners. So actually those 2 Bitcoin miners ended up, here, let's just go back to me here. Those 2 Bitcoin miners ended up going to orphanages in northern Thailand, and he set them up, the Bitcoin miners. They're mining at the orphanages, and they have full nodes going on so they can accept donations in Bitcoin. They're doing all sorts of things, not just the regular sort of charity things that you would normally find in northern Thailand, but they're also doing things to integrate Bitcoin and integrate blockchain in what they're doing with helping these people in northern Thailand. So very cool place. And also, I didn't even mention, so currently it's not quite open yet. I mean, you can certainly go in if anybody's there. If the door's open, then you can certainly have a look inside. But I will show this here. It is the invitation to the grand opening event. So the grand opening of the Bitcoin Learning Center will be on Saturday, September 7th at 3 p.m. Free beer and food, and they're going to have a Bitcoin-focused event. So I will just sort of remind some people, my listeners, that there's kind of 2 crowds in Chiang Mai, and sometimes they intermingle and sometimes they don't, as far as the crypto scene goes. So you have the Bitcoin only folks, and the Bitcoin Learning Center is a Bitcoin Maxi center. It's focused on Bitcoin. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Certainly, Bitcoin is the king of all currencies, and it's a great place to learn. And then the other crowd that you'll find is sort of the Web3 crowd, where they're building things. They're building projects on blockchains and things like that. So yeah, Bitcoin Learning Center, great place to go if you want to learn about Bitcoin and host Bitcoin-related events. Jimmy Castro doing all sorts of cool things in northern Thailand in the crypto space. So yeah, definitely check that out. So there you have it, Bitcoin Learning Center, our location number 1. And now we will move on to location number 2. Location number 2 is sort of what I was saying in the other crowd. This is a Web3 NFT sort of thing. So let's see if we can go ahead and look at that. Well, first of all, I'll just say that this place is called, it's a new restaurant that's coming to Chiang Mai, and it's going to go in the place of Corner Bistro. I don't know if some of you may know of Corner Bistro. They were a very cool place that took accepted Lightning Network payments for food and all sorts of stuff. So anyway, this Frying Fish Club is going to take the place of Corner Bistro in that little corner restaurant. And what they are is here. Let me pop open here the and over here to the Frying Fish Club. So as you guys can see, they got all kinds of really delicious food. These guys come from Singapore, and they are Japanese-inspired fish and chips, but they are, according to their website, NFT and Web3 driven. So what that means, according to them, is basically that they would like to be part of the Web3 space. So they're hosting meetups. They're hosting meetups for different Web3 projects. For example, so this business comes out of Singapore. They already have 3 locations, I believe. This is number 4. They've got 2 in Singapore already. They have 1 in Vietnam, and now this is their fourth location. So in 2002, they hosted Ape House, which was an event that they hosted for Bored Ape Yacht Club members. And at this event, they ended up, it led to the creation of, I guess, first of all, this wine that you can see here in the picture, this Bored Ape Yacht Club wine. And then also, another cool one here is this guy, Bored Ape Yacht Club beer. It is called Bored and Boozy Craft Beer, and they I guess developed this, and now they serve it at the restaurants. Bored Ape themed beer that came about because of this meeting that they had, this Ape House event that they hosted. So yeah, that's kind of the deal with them. But it's not only that they host events for other companies, but they also have their own NFT. And their NFT is on the Ethereum blockchain. So you can purchase this NFT, and there's a couple things that I guess a few things that it does, and I'm sure they'll get into that more, and later when I go and visit, we'll have a little chat with the owners, and see what it's all about. But anyway, with their NFT, you can either use it, show that you're an NFT holder, part of the Frying Fish Club, and in return you get a discount on foods, or I've also heard that there's an option where you can burn the NFT on site and show them, and then because you've burnt the NFT, they'll give you a fish and chip meal as like a reward for burning the NFT, to sort of help to make the NFT a little bit deflationary. So some really cool stuff going on with these guys, some really fun ideas. I personally haven't been to the one in Singapore or the one in Vietnam. I don't know what it's going to be like. But this Saturday, they are having their pre-launch party, and I will be there. You guys certainly, if anybody wants to come down, just look up on the Google Maps the location for Corner Bistro, and that's where it is. So Saturday night, 8 p.m. I believe they're starting, is going to be their pre-launch party, and they're going to give I guess some samples of the various foods they're going to be serving once the restaurant does open. I'm not completely positive on the date of the restaurant opening, but we'll figure that out for you on Saturday night when we go to the pre-launch party, and I hope to see some of you there too. So there you have it, the two cool new crypto locations that are coming to Thailand. They sound awesome. You got the Bitcoin Learning Center for Bitcoin stuff. You've got the Frying Fish Club for Web3 and NFT stuff. It's going to be a blast. The next few weeks are going to be very fun. So, without further ado, I will bring you to the last topic of this video, which is a business in Thailand, in Chiang Mai to be specific, that allows you... Oh, sorry, my cat is grabbing my leg. Business in Chiang Mai that allows you to earn Bitcoin by finding clean air in Chiang Mai. So let's talk about this. You want to know how to earn the Bitcoin. I know you do. So let's first check out this company. So the company is called Air Developer. And they've been around in Thailand for a few years now. When they started out as making air purifiers, cheap but very effective air purifiers that a lot of people here in Chiang Mai use because they're a Chiang Mai-based company. They're making them affordable, and really they can compete with some of the best air purifiers. So they're great. I can't say enough good things about them, air purifier wise. And I mean, I'm not. They're not sponsoring this or anything. I'm not paid to say that. It's just, it cleans the air and it's cheaper than any other option. And they've got digital, they've got analog, they've got everything. So I do really like these guys, and I really like that they're in Chiang Mai. So let's go to their website here. So originally, these guys started out just building these air purifiers. So if we scroll down here, we've got these air purifiers. Sorry here. Yeah, so you got the little guy here, you got the little bit of a bigger guy, you got the monitors. So these guys sell that. But then on top of that, what they've built is this Air Developer app. And so what the app does is there's all these businesses in Chiang Mai that it's advantageous in this city if you have clean air during smoky season, because nobody wants to go out during smoky season. I mean, you guys know, so I won't get into too much about that. But so what these guys have done is they've got these air purifiers set up at various locations in Chiang Mai, various businesses. And if you guys are interested, you can certainly visit the website. I'll leave it in the links to have your business added here, where you can keep one of their air purifiers in your business, and then it keeps people updated. So you can go on this map here and you can look and see what the air index is in various businesses in Chiang Mai. So if you're looking outside, and outside is PM 2.5 of let's say 200 or 300, which certainly happens. Now you can come onto this map and you can look, and some of these businesses will be down here in the green. So you'll know, oh, okay, these are the ones that I want to go to. For instance, they've got most of the co-working spaces. So if you were looking to go to one of the co-working spaces and you want to know, well, where can I go and spend the day where I'm not going to die from 300 air quality, you just have a look at this map. You look at all the locations that have co-working spaces. Up here you can see, you can filter it, take off fitness, take off restaurant, take off cafe. Let's look at co-working spaces. So these 4 co-working spaces, you can compare the air quality and decide where you want to go. So the way you can earn Bitcoin with these guys is you can go in to all these locations that have the Air Developer air quality monitoring device, and you go into the location and you press a button on the device and you scan the code with your phone, and you're basically just checking in. You're checking in, taking a look, making sure that the device is there, making sure that the air purifier system is functioning properly. I mean, if you look at the device and you see that it's green, then you know it's functioning properly. And yeah, you just scan your QR, you check in, and they pay you sats for every business that you check into every day. You can do the tour. You can go get a sandwich at Corner Bistro, and then head over to Yellow co-working space for a little while and do some work, and then head up to one of the cafes and scan there, and just get sats all over the city every day, just by checking in for these guys and making sure that everything's kosher, everything's the way it should be. But also it's a way for them to incentivize people to go to these businesses every day. So people are going to want to go to get their sats, and while they're there, they'll get a coffee, they'll do this, they'll do that. So it's really, it's marketing for these businesses in many ways. It's first of all marketing because they can show on the map, look, my air quality is better than anywhere else. But then on top of that, it's also marketing for these businesses, because all the people who are trying to collect sats are going to go into those businesses every day and collect their sats, and buy a coffee. So that's something really cool that's happening here too. So as you can see, lots of stuff going on. I just sort of picked 3, not really at random, because they were a little bit relevant to what's going on. The Air Developer guys we'll do a little bit of a deeper dive and talk to them at the beginning of smoke season, when this is the really important thing. But I just wanted to give them a mention because it is something really cool happening only here in Chiang Mai. It's a Chiang Mai startup, and they're doing some cool things. So there you have it, guys. There's 2 very cool crypto locations coming to Chiang Mai very soon, and also that project here in Chiang Mai that allows you to earn Bitcoin just by finding good air. So if you guys have any questions about any of that stuff, feel free to toss me a comment in the comment section. I would appreciate any likes and or subscribes that I get, as always. And we'll keep tossing these videos out here. We're going to be talking about Northern Thailand, talking about the crypto scene. It's going to be great. So follow along. I'm really happy for everyone who's watched so far, and things are only going to get better. So carry on following me and subscribe and like and LFG. Bye, guys.